Ichiro Inuyashiki is a normal salaryman doing his best to keep his family happy, but his family doesn't appreciate his effort and treats him like garbage. Recently, Ichiro has purchased a new house in a better neighborhood for their benefit. His daughter, Mari, and son, Takeshi, are happy to see a large house and believe it to be their own. They eagerly attempt to go in but are informed that their house is the small house beside. It is the best Ichiro could have done with the money he saved for years, but the children don't care. He tries to make them laugh by telling them that he has purchased their favorite food, but no one listens. Rather, they go out to dinner, leaving Ichiro to eat alone. One day Ichiro works overtime and comes home late. In a dark alleyway, he sees a group of muggers beating a man for money. He considers aiding the man, but he is too afraid to do it. As he looks around, he notices that Mari is looking at him disapprovingly. She tells him that he is a disgusting coward and walks away. At home, Ichiro is sitting in front of their house thinking about life. Then a dog approaches him, wanting to be petted. It has a collar with the words "Her name is Hanako. Please take care of her." Ichiro pities the dog, but his wife wants him to get rid of it. She also hands him his medical report, which says that he needs one more checkup. On the following day, Ichiro visits the hospital and learns that he has third-stage cancer. It has spread throughout his body, which gives him only a few months to live. He is overrun with the news, calls his wife, but she hangs up before he can tell her the news, and his children don't even answer their phone. Later, Ichiro takes Hanako on a walk and wonders if his family will cry when they know about his cancer. With a heavy heart, he leaves Hanako by the side of the road and runs away to a park. The animal follows him there. To his surprise, Ichiro cries, apologizing to the dog, knowing that he is the only one who cares about him. He sees another man sitting on a park bench in front of him some seconds later. Suddenly, a bright light flashes in the sky and continues getting bigger. A large object crashes down from the sky, killing Ichiro and the man next to him. But the next day, Ichiro wakes up in the park, where he landed yesterday. Hanako is standing next to him on the ground. He takes out his glasses, but finds he can see fine without them. He doesn't know what to do, so he goes about his day. At home, his hand turns into a weapon-like device and vomits out the breakfast he had just eaten. He is even more shocked when his face starts to fall apart and his head is transformed into an electric system. His body is one by one transformed into a machine. It turns out that the strange object killed Ichiro last night. The aliens who were flying the object were mistaken, so they revived him as a machine with emotions. Now he has superhuman strength and the power of all the world's machines. The man who was with him yesterday was also given the superpower. His name was Hiro. He visits his friend Naoyuki's house and pulls the trigger of his fingers to shoot a bird. He then takes a surprised Naoyuki to a parking lot and demonstrates his ability to move cars with his mind. Naoyuki is confused about Hiro's power and is like he's in a dream. In the meantime, Ichiro remains puzzled about this morning. On his way home, he sees an injured pigeon on the side of the road. As he goes to pick it up, his hands heal the bird, and it flies away. Just then, his heightened hearing power causes him to hear a mother pleading with doctors to save her son. He listens to the noise and discovers a sick child on the bed in the hospital. The kid begins to heal as he touches his face, just like the pigeon. Ichiro gladly tells the kid that he has recovered and returns home happily. The next day, Naoyuki is bullied by his classmates. Hiro intervenes and tries to kill the bully until Naoyuki stops him. Naoyuki sees that the power has made Hiro violent, which scares him. Cheyenne is a girl in Hiro's class who is in love with him. That day she tells him that she likes him, leaving Hiro in shock. After that, we are introduced to his mother, who is a waitress in a restaurant. His father is a wealthy man that abandoned his mother for another woman. Hiro does not like his father, but he still goes to meet him and the other members of his family for dinner. Hiro's step-siblings like him and are always excited to see him, but he could never love them back. He thinks of his poor mother. It is almost midnight when Hiro is walking back home. He hears the sound of a family, which reminds him of his dad's new life. He breaks into the family house, slays the parents, and runs down the hallway after the daughter, who is enraged by his anger. While he uses his power for revenge, Ichiro heals many children in the hospital. The next day, the murder is in the news. Since no bullets were found, Naoyuki is afraid his friend is behind the murder. They meet and Hiro gives him a lot of money. The boys get into an argument because of it. Naoyuki is shocked at Hiro's ability to kill innocent people. He doesn't want to be his friend anymore. Hiro is devastated by Naoyuki's comment. He comes back home, still dazed and confused, and his mother is diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. He begins to cry in her arms, promising her that he will not let her die. Meanwhile, at Ichiro's home, his son is found stealing money from his mother's purse, and Mari says she doesn't want to go to the university. The family is in turmoil when Ichiro tells everyone that he will save all of them. Laughing at her father's idiocy, Mari tells him that Takeshi is being bullied at school, and that her mother is having an affair with a younger man. She wants to make him feel worse than she does, and that works well. That night, Ichiro cries alone in his room. One day he hears Naoyuki praying for God to save his friend from killing people. Ichiro discovers that he is speaking of Hiro and flies to him. They converse for a bit and realize that Ichiro and Hiro had been changed by some higher life form. Naoyuki agrees to teach Ichiro to stop Hiro from killing more people. They have the same powers, but Hiro can use his more efficiently than Ichiro. The next day they meet in an abandoned garage where Naoyuki teaches Ichiro to shoot through his fingers. Ichiro tries many times, but eventually he succeeds, but he needs more practice. Meanwhile, Hiro and his mother are at the doctor's where he tells them that her cancer cells have disappeared. Both the doctor and Hiro's mother are surprised. As they are returning home, 6 policemen surround them. They come to question Hiro about the murders. While his mother asks what her son has done, Hiro runs off. The policemen catch him, but he is able to escape using his powers. Eventually, he shoots 3 of the policemen dead. It is clear to them that Hiro is the one behind the murders. His pictures are all over the news the next day. The same day, his friend Cheyenne finds him on a bridge and brings him home. She doesn't care about the people he has killed, and lets him stay with her for as long as he wishes. She lives with her grandmother, so Hiro can hide in their house. In the meantime, Ichiro has learned how to shoot from his fingers. As days go by, they realize that water acts as fuel to Ichiro's power, but he is allergic to sodium water. The media begins to attack Hiro's mother, as Hiro is in hiding. She gets death threats on the internet and is harassed on the streets. Hiro sees his mother on the TV and can't help but cry. When the guilt is too much for her to handle, she commits the unthinkable. Hiro gets to know about this through a news channel and is devastated. His sadness turns to anger and he decides to kill all those who spoke ill of his mother. He soon discovers he can shoot people through their phones and computers via the internet. He kills all those who comment on his mother, one by one. On that night, Hiro demonstrates his robotic arm to Cheyenne to prove that he's not a human. He takes her in his arms and flies with the help of his parachute. While flying over the skyscrapers, he promises to be there with her forever. The unsolved murders shake the entire nation, making people go into a frenzy. 5 survivors of the attempted murder tell the press that they saw Hiro on their phone screens before they were shot. One night, Cheyenne is in her kitchen when suddenly a group of snipers begins shooting. Hiro slays them all, but fails to save a dying Cheyenne. The police have surrounded the house. After Cheyenne, Hiro has no one to live for. His head goes numb and is filled with the feeling of vengeance. In a flash, he escapes through the window. The police don't know what just happened. Ichiro learns of Hiro's activities and encourages his family to not use their smartphones and to stay home for the day. But as usual, they do not obey him. Hiro hacks all the smartphones in Tokyo and informs the people that he has declared war against Japan. He will kill all 120 million people till none are left. He doesn't delay after the declaration before shooting through the billboard. Hundreds of people die in a matter of a minute and the city goes into chaos. In the meantime, Ichiro and Nayuri assume Hiro's identity and hack all the computers. They remind people not to use their mobile phones or computers. Their plan is effective and people cease using their phone. Hiro comes to understand that there is another person like him and changes his plan slightly. He begins to drop a number of missiles on various parts of the city. The chaos escalates, and Ichiro realizes that Hiro is in the vicinity and runs to try to stop him. The two come face to face on the top of a skyscraper. Ichiro tries to calm Hiro down, but to no avail. They fly through the sky of Tokyo while battling. Hiro's missile injures many innocent people, one of them being Mari. While on the run, Ichiro hears Mari begging for help. After an intense fight, they land on top of a building. Ichiro again requests Hiro to stop, but he refuses. When Hiro tries to drink water from a bottle, Ichiro shoots it down and slyly drops the bottle with sodium water in it. Not knowing the effects of sodium, Hiro chugs the water down. He then bombards Ichiro with missiles in the air. He is on the verge of killing Ichiro with the final shot when the sodium water makes him weak. While falling down from the height, Hiro realizes that he is the villain of the story. Meanwhile, Ichiro descends to rescue his daughter and discovers her in the wreckage of a building. She's about to die when he saves her with his powers. However, Hiro shows up again and kicks Ichiro as they celebrate. In the process, Mari is also shot. Before throwing out Mari, Hiro overpowers Ichiro. This makes Ichiro angry and increases his robotic powers. Both Hiro and Ichiro leap at each other, but this time, Ichiro's strength overpowers Hiro's and disassembles his arm. Then Ichiro catches up with Mari in the air and rescues her. Mari learns that her father is not the one she thought he was and marvels at his ability to save others. After a week, the press reports Hiro dead. Now Ichiro is respected by his family, primarily his daughter. Subscribe to watch more videos like this, leave a comment about your favorite movie, and we will make it next. Thanks for watching.